1 of grinding on Mojave County. So let's get started. So first of all, let me just, maybe increase this to maybe 1. Yeah, so like we can still hear something, but not like, it interrupts me and everything. But yeah, so this is our car, a Chevy Equinox. Not the best as you would expect for like $4,000. What do you expect though? Like a Rolls Royce? No, not really. It's a really untamable, but so we got a car and everything, and yeah, 150,000 miles. Run still looks great. No check engine light or anything. Let's, roll down windows and let's get started. Okay, so I am back. Okay, let's go. Don't worry, guys. I'm a very safe driver. So hop in the back and let's go. So I think we should go to the end of the map and come back. Let's start. I mean, sure, in Rensselaer County, you will see one thing with me. I have a pattern and I have a record. I have a record of using the horn a lot because it's New York and people in New York are dumb. With driving, obviously, not like I'm not saying that. Like most of them, at least. Most of them probably don't even know how to drive. They don't even have a license. So yeah. Oh come on, man. I guess it's California, guys. Okay. So yeah, I am a little bit of a road rager. That's one thing you guys need to know. But everything else should be good. Speed limit 54. I guess I can go 55. Does Mojave County have like engine braking or something? They kind of want to have like use engine braking. So let's maybe shift into its 6th gear. Forward. Oh yeah, it has kick down. Oh, so it's not like Greenville that just kicks me from 6th gear to 3rd gear. Um, in menu. But if I go to automatic, it easily just lets me It's like my real life car. It's except I have the SRX. This is the Equinox. They're both on the same I think engine. Except mine is 308 horsepower. This is 278. But I'm not sure about that. We get extra 330 horsepower, but I think they have the same transmission they're trying to essentially say, but because let me show you something like our car also does. It's at this speed it usually will stay like it's oh shoot, it's so if you guys can see, we're about to be activating its kickdown. So it kind of like hands there, just increasing by a couple like miles per hour when going uphill. Yeah. So back to 6th gear looks like. Yeah, so this is our, so far we got paid 650 for driving this far. And yeah, we're gonna be filling this car up with I'm just kidding, we're not gonna be filling this car up with these, so I mean, that would be evil. So I also gotta get up, like, I also have to give us, a new profile picture, but we'll see about that. And every episode will be around 10 minutes long, maybe you could say. So let's stop at the light there. Once I feel like, I can easily stop. Yeah, so we're gonna be waiting here for the red light, and yeah, so I genuinely like this game because it's realistic. It's also like it looks a lot very like realistic. And actually ours has very realistic cars. Like this is something that you can't say that you can't see with other games or really few games. No one is this like locked in and committed to make such of a good game like the Mojave Valley developers, dude. Like they absolutely cooked with this one. And Greenville is cooked, I guess you could say. Yeah, and also like I like the fact that like I mean in the beginning they didn't have a lot of cars, but now like look at them. I mean I wouldn't say they have a lot of cars, but like I wouldn't say they have less than Greenville. I mean again, Greenville has 600 cars. This game has like around 30-ish, you could say, on estimate. Hopefully there's no one behind me. But one thing I wish they would have done is added actual mirrors instead. Like that would be actually genuinely useful. So I don't like I look like an average Equinox driver. Yeah, so it shifts at maybe 3,000 RPM. It's pretty good, unlike Greenville 3,500, 3,800. And actually, it has realistic transmission. Like like it actually acts like the real life counterpart. Unlike Greenville, it uses a basic. Greenville uses a basic transmission formula where if it's in sport, it shifts at 6,000 RPM or right before RPM. It depends on which car it is. If it's a diesel, it's probably gonna shift a lot more earlier than it's say 6,000 RPM. 6,000 RPM is, I guess, it's peak. So like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm not talking about peak like sport. I'm talking like it's maximum. Like for example, this car is 8,000 RPM, which RPM stands for revolutions per minute. So honestly, I wouldn't really be surprised if you can go more, like, and also you should probably like, this one game, it's built on like, actual, like, what is like, they have a few amount of cars, but they actually research them amazingly. They know like how the car is built, like for example, the RAV4 hybrid, it's like, it doesn't have RPM, unlike, and also the CVT here is a lot more, realistic than compared to Greenville, with the CVT, like in Greenville, it's like, it's like, it hangs on, like, what is it called, it hangs on the let me real quick do that, sorry. So CVT in Greenville is like more of like a basic structure where like, at a certain speed it goes over the engine peak, like at its 3,000 RPM, no, 3,760 RPM exactly. It's around Greenville CVT. Or at least that's what I know from the Kia Sportage 2026. But let's shift into third gear. So we are, going uphill, at its peak is like, yeah, so we're gonna be merging on here. Oh shoot, well, we already missed it, so I guess it's okay. So I'm gonna shift it back to drive. And we're gonna be doing our, and also like, like, I mean, at a certain speed it exceeds that, and I don't really like that fact. It should be like a real CVT. It shouldn't just be like a fake one. So we're gonna be going a little more down here, full throttle. Yeah, this is kind of fun, guys. So according to Mojave County, this vehicle's top speed should be around 118 miles per hour. And as you guys can see, it hasn't even touched. Oh wow, it can even go more. And I don't think that this is a smart idea, but hey guys, I can control the car as long as it's going straight and not such of a drastic, U-turn. But again, this car, even if I put it into 6th gear currently, it's past its top speed, or at least it should be past its top speed. And as you guys can see, it's already, going at only 4,000 RPM. Compared to Greenville, if it reaches its top speed, it'll be at 8,000 RPM, etc., 7,000 RPM, 6,000 RPM, etc. Like, it's red line. So that's the thing I'm trying to say. This game is more, realistic with car tuning and everything. So yeah, well, let's shift it down one more time. And yeah, so let's go back to, our efficient cruising maybe. So let's, slow down a little bit. Back to the speed limit. Yeah, so this should be around the speed limit, and it just acts like a real, like, real life counterpart. Now, personally, have I ever driven an Equinox? No. But like, do I have a car that has a similar transmission to the Equinox? Yes. So yeah, so this car is like, it's like matching the real life counterpart, you could say. It's not like I have a 6 speed, this car has a 6 speed, it's not like that. We have like, I have the SRX, it has the same transmission as the Equinox. Because, from the same counterpart, and they're the same size. Why would GM make a whole new transmission for the SRX and the Equinox? I don't understand why they do that. And also, I heard someone that they had, so, hey, the true source is, trust me, bro, trust me. I mean, I can explain if I wanted to. And I honestly, who likes this map more than the old one, though? Personally, I like this one a lot more. Personally, like back then, it was like, basic highway. I mean, I would say it's like a desert town in the middle of nowhere. Now it actually feels like a constructed area. And that's what I like. So I'm gonna cut off for this episode, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, you guys. You guys mean the world for me for watching this video, and I probably should. Oh, hey, how is the car in 6th gear since sport food? Okay, so back to it, guys. I love the fact that you guys watched the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers, And whoever subscribes to me until I get 1,000 subscribers, they're gonna get a subscription back. See you guys.